This is the players' bench, the command center for the Helena Bighorns during any given hockey game. From here, the coaches, players, and medical staff execute a practiced game plan each evening. For the last 15 seasons, all you've seen is the action in front of it. In this all-access series, you'll get a look at what you haven't seen as we take you beyond the bench.
Toyota, let's go places.
The Helena Bighorns are no strangers to winning championships. However, it would seem that tradition appears to be fading. This is unfamiliar territory for this team. For the first time in their 15-year history, Helena just missed the playoffs after a difficult year. Enter Bob Richards, the new head coach and general manager for the Helena Bighorns. Coach Roberts has been living here in Helena for the last few years, coaching the Helena High School hockey team. He also served as assistant coach under longtime bench boss Scott Cunningham. But perhaps even greater than all of that, he actually played here as a Helena Ice Pirate in the mid-1990s. What was it like as a player playing here?
It wasn't quite slap shot material, but it was close.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it was, as an 18-year-old kid, you know, all of a sudden you're thrown into an environment where and everybody goes through that now even, but, you know, back then it was a little bit more Wild West, a little bit rougher game, so you're thrown into facing 20, you know, guys that are a few years older than you and a little bit more mature and physically, I guess, if you want to say that, and a little bit meaner too, you know. I mean, everybody's kind of, you grow up. The people are the same now, though. I mean, they're still a good crowd, still fun, you know what I mean? Like, you got Skip here, like, I hear him yelling and it takes me back 15 years, you know, so.
But change hasn't been exclusive to the bench this offseason. Craig Reinhardt, the Helena Ice Arena general manager, has also felt a shift from one season to the next.
We have a new coach and GM, which is, you know, been a good change. It's all building into a right direction and building into a new direction to try to heal different relationships around town and bring in quality hockey players and bring in a quality hockey team.
There are other minor changes as well. Old lights in the arena were replaced with energy-efficient LEDs, as well as the parking lot lamps. And the flooring upstairs near the bar was replaced with tile. Perhaps the most notable changes in the Helena Ice Arena this year will be seen with the on-ice product itself.
But yeah, it's competitive and there's lots of teams and there's lots of good teams out there, lots of good programs. Obviously we pride ourselves on being one of the better ones as well. We've got a good history here, so we're no slouch in that department. But yeah, it's, you know, one of those things where we are geographically located. That's a challenge too, is some guys, it's a little bit further away from home and it takes a special person to come here, obviously, as far as wanting to travel a little bit and experience something else, and also wanting to do what we're asking of them. And I think we hold our players to a pretty high standard, and we want the players that are going to enjoy that standard and not shy away from it.
Here we go. Now we're in business. With the flip of 4 switches, the compressors that cool the concrete surface and eventually keep the ice frozen come to life, signaling the end of another off-season and thrusting the organization into preseason mode. It's all hands on deck to build the ice surface to skatable conditions, a process that can take up to 50 hours of labor.